Hi everyone, and welcome to my weekly tarot card reading for all zodiac signs. I put the sign I'm reading at the top of the video so you can easily scroll through and find the sign you're looking for. Now remember, this is a general reading, though I sometimes get specific messages for someone who needs to hear them, so be patient, as some weeks may resonate for you and others may not. I'd also recommend looking at both your sun and ascendant sign, if you know what that is. Also, this is a great opportunity to try and use your own intuition when I show the cards, to see what message you get for yourself. It's great practice. For that, I'd recommend pausing the video and sitting quietly to see what resonates for you when you're looking at the cards. I'd love to hear what comes up for you, so let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's get started. Okay, everyone, let's get started with our weekly tarot card reading for all the zodiac signs. And this week I am using the Hush Tarot deck. And we're going to start off with Aries. Let's see what we have going on for you, Aries, for this week. Okay, Aries, for this week, I feel like you are feeling pretty good this week. I feel like there is luck on your side. It's almost like you have somebody guiding you, but I feel like you're coming into your own this week, where it's like strutting your stuff this week. You know, you're feeling very confident this week. You're feeling blessed. You're feeling like you have everything that you need. Now, you have to watch out, because what I'm feeling here for this week is there may be someone up against you in regards to how confident you are. They want to kind of knock you off your perch. That's what I'm hearing, knock you off your perch. You are just so confident this week, Aries. I love the energy for this week. And you know that you are in the right place and you're doing the right thing and you're feeling really good about it. And you deserve it. You should be recognized for it. Now, there may be some people who may not feel that way, or they're jealous or envious. They're trying to knock you down, not because of you, but because they're envious of you. So what you're doing is great. Don't let anyone set you off this week. I guess that's the message I'm getting here pretty loud and clear. Stand in your own power this week, Aries, and feel confident, be confident. You are confident. Know that, trust that, and everything will work out. Look at it as like anyone who tries to, I don't know, just cut you down in a way. Don't listen to them, because you have to understand where it's coming from. And don't ever feel that it is you, but it is them. It is them not achieving what you're going to be achieving this week. It's like you're singing your own tune and it's being heard, if that makes sense. It's like you're being watched, because I feel like that you have this blessing around you of being at the right place at the right time, saying the right thing to the right people. And then there's just these annoyances that are going to come up for you. But they're minor, and take them as minor. They come from your peers, I feel. Not your supervisors in your work, but your peers. These could be your friends even. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a work situation, but I feel like they're on your level. So your friends, your work colleagues, in their mind, it's how come they always get the glory in a certain situation. But that's because you are in your power. You are standing in your power, and that's where you belong. And don't let anyone take you off of that or take you out of that. Don't ever feel that. So if you do, now most Aries I know aren't self-conscious that way, but it may irk you in a way where, why can't they see that I have this great idea? Or why do they have to say these things to me? Just kind of like, I think it's like those annoying little gnat flies, you know, picking at you. Just treat them as that and just ignore them. Be Teflon this week, I guess is what I want to say. Be Teflon this week, because you have to let their words roll off your back because they don't have any substance to them. They're just their own insecurities playing out and projecting onto you. So stay strong this week, Aries. You're doing the right thing. I know you're going to have a great week. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Okay, now we're going to move on to Taurus. And let's see what we have going on for you, Taurus, this week. Okay, Taurus, this week I feel like is a preparation week for you. I feel like this is your opportunity this week, Taurus, to take a break, rest, just relax, don't worry, because I feel like there's something coming in your future. I feel like it's pretty near future for you that is going to set you on a new trajectory. I feel like you are going to be much more active in the up and coming months. You may even have a job opportunity coming if you're looking for a job. You may have somebody coming into your life that's going to change the way you are. This could be a person, so this could be a relationship even. It could be either a relationship coming into your life or a new job, and it's just going to sort of shift your trajectory. So I feel like you're going to be busy. Anytime your dynamic changes in your life, whether you have a new job or you have a new relationship, your lifestyle is going to be shaken up. So if you have a pattern or a routine that you're usually following, this will break up your routine and you're going to have to adjust yourself for this new routine. But I feel like it's going to be very good for you. I feel like it's going to make you stronger in a way. It's like you're elevating yourself to a next level. This person or job that comes into your life, it is very stable for you, and it is a good thing for you. It is going to give you more power. It's going to help you in what you do. So it's a growth opportunity. That's what I'm feeling for you. And I feel like it's setting you on the right path, definitely, for you this week, dear Taurus. But it's important to know that this is a preparation week. So take a few days off, relax. Some of you may already know you have a new job coming. So this is that preparation time where you take a few days off before you start a new job. You may not know about this new relationship. It is coming to you, because I feel like they are going to approach you, or you're going to meet this person, and it's just going to feel very solid to you. It's going to be a really good match. So if you are looking for someone in a relationship, this is a good time for it. And I see it coming up in the next couple of months or so. So get ready. This is the week for you, Taurus, to get ready. Okay, now we're moving on to Gemini. What do we have going on for you, Gemini, for this week? Wow, Gemini, this is really exciting. This is a great reading, I have to say. So let me start explaining to you. For those of you, first of all, who are looking for love, or you might have already met somebody, this is a great opportunity for you to meet someone, start a new relationship. It is a solid relationship. You are going to be extremely happy. You are going to feel lucky and blessed and ready to move ahead in your future towards the light. You're feeling like you're on the road now. You might have felt stagnant recently or in the past in regards to relationships, and you are open up now. Now, I feel like your heart is opening up this week. It could have been in process prior, but you are going to feel it this week, and you're going to see your outside world adjusting to that. So I've always said before, because I truly believe in law of attraction, whatever you feel, whatever you imagine, you're projecting that energy out there. So you will see your life adjusting to that and bringing things in. Especially if you're blocking things out, things won't come to you. But there's a reason, there's a growth in each one of us, and there's a pattern that we have to go through in life. And this pattern is opening up for you. I feel like you're also, Gemini, this week opening up and I said your heart, but just accepting your blessings. That's what I feel, Gemini. You're really looking around, accepting your blessings. And I think now you can see the road that you're meant to travel on. And I feel like you're excited and enthusiastic about your future. And again, this is a general reading. So again, for each of you, it's going to play out differently. But the overall energy for you is that you can see now where you're meant to go in your life. It's like you're understanding the purpose of what you've had to go through. If you've had to go through anything recently in the near recent past, you're feeling understanding about why. And now you're ready and stable and excited to move forward in your new journey. Again, this could be a new journey in love. It could also be a new journey, I feel like, in a whole career versus a job. So when I say that, I'm not talking about just changing jobs or, just going to work for company A or B or whatever. You're looking at your life's path as far as what you do in your life. So there may have been some realizations recently for you about the path that you're meant to go on in your life and what you're meant to do, and you're feeling very excited about it and blessed. It's really a really nice week for you because you're going to take some chances, Gemini, about how you're going to go on that path. Because whatever you've been doing hasn't really suited you. I feel like it's been like a mismatch. Like if you wear a piece of clothing that just doesn't fit you right, and it's always just either falling off or, shoes that are too tight or something like that. It's like you found the magic slipper. I guess that's what I want to say, the magic slipper. And it's like this road, this journey, but it's on a really high level. It's not just taking a new job, it's finding a new path. Now, again, this new path can be with another person, but it also is a new path for you in your life's journey. So very exciting for you, dear Gemini. And Gemini, if you've been following my videos, I've been getting really good feelings for you this year. So this is excellent. Okay, now we're going to move on to Cancer. Let's see what we have going on for you, Cancer, for this week. Wow, I have to say, Cancer, and all of the signs so far, this is a turning week. I don't know, it just feels very positive for each of the signs. I'm loving this, loving this. For you, Cancer, there is an opportunity here. If you're looking for a job, but a good job, you may have a chance to earn more money, better title, better position in your career, whatever that may be. I feel like this is the week that things are going to break open for you. So again, this is not going to apply to everyone because not everybody is looking for a job or a career, but it is financially beneficial to you. I feel like if you aren't looking for a particular job, you could have a raise coming. If you are not even in the working world or you're not even worried about positions in your current job, there could be something that you do financially that's going to help earn you more money. So if you are investing in something. Now this can be investing in the stock market, it could be investing in real estate. There's some sort of smart move. This is what I'm feeling for you. There's something that you're doing that is a good investment. Even if it's just adding on to your own home, it is beneficial to you. Now, this is also your doing. Like you have the idea. There's some idea you have that you're able to manifest this. And it's because of you, not because of anything else. It's almost like you're controlling your destiny in some way this week, saying, I'm taking this into my own hands, and trust your judgment because I'm feeling really good about the decisions that you're going to make. So if it feels right in your gut and you feel that, knowing that you have to do something in regards to investment, money, things around you even, it could even be what you value. If you're going to purchase something, there is a good investment you're going to make. So I don't feel like it's just buying any old thing. This is an investment like a house or maybe even a car. There's some investment you're making. Adding on, I'm feeling that some of you could be adding on to your home or doing something like that. You're just putting investment money. You could also be investing, like I said, in the stock market. if the job thing doesn't apply to you, because I'm trying to give you the energy, because this is a general reading about what it could be. But it's all driven by you. You are the one manifesting this. No one else is responsible. And I don't feel like anyone's trying to block you either in this decision. I feel like you're standing on your own. So you're very solid in what you believe in and what you want to do moving forward. And it is going to go well for you, just like you feel. Now, if it doesn't feel right in your gut, then this isn't what I'm talking about. Because if you have any kind of concerns or you're not sure of something, that's not what I'm talking about. This is something that you feel is the right time, the right place, the right thing to do. That's it, whatever that is for you, dear Cancer. Great week for you. Okay, now we're gonna move on to Leo. Let's see what we have going on for you, Leo, this week. Okay, for you, Leo, I feel like this is a great week for relationships. Now, how I'm looking at relationships this week is for those of you Leos who are already partnered in a relationship. I feel like there is going to be a connection between you both that is going to energize the relationship. I feel like you're both going to have a vulnerable moment with each other where it's almost like you're going to connect on a soul level and you're going to understand each other. Now, I feel like for you, you're ready for this. I feel like your partner is just a little bit nervous about opening up to like total vulnerability. There is something intense going on between the both of you. And I feel like you're understanding your partner on a new level emotionally. And I think your partner appreciates this, but is nervous for some reason. And I don't know why. So again, this is a general reading. Please read into it as it is appropriate for you. But I'm trying to explain this in a way that will make sense to you. But they're being afraid to totally let down their guard. But you're not. You're ready to connect with them on a deep level. And I feel like they're going to get there. But you see into them, you see into your partner in some way. It's almost like they feel exposed, if that makes any sense to you at all. And you may not even be aware of this, but they're feeling exposed in some way. But there'll be a moment, and I feel like it's in a moment. And you'll know what I mean if this applies to you, and this could only apply to a few people, so bear with me here. But there is something that is going to energize your relationship. Also, it could mean that this person is going to realize how connected they are to you. And I feel like it could be that you're already in an established relationship, like a marriage or a long-term partnership. But it could be that you've just been dating for a while and they realize that, wow, we are connecting. And it's really wonderful because you're bringing something to the table this week, Leo, with your partner to really help them understand how you both connect together. And it will energize the relationship and take the relationship to a new, stronger level. That's what I'm feeling here. It's like it's bonding the two of you together on that next dimension together, where you're going to touch each other's souls in some way. And I feel like it's in a moment. So I'm not sure how this will happen for you, but pay attention to it and you'll know it. You'll know it when this moment arrives. And give your partner time to digest this, because it's hard sometimes for people when they connect on such a deep level to understand. It can be very confusing, but I feel like for you, you're going to understand your partner in a new way. And they know that. And I think that's what might be so scary to them. But they're not going to like run away or anything, but you'll know it when that moment hits. You'll understand exactly what I mean. It's like you touch their soul and you know it, and they like, wow, that person just touched my soul. And you can tell, energetically with each other that it's a lot for them, but they are drawn to it. They are drawn to you and understand that you guys have a greater connection that you even knew you had, which is really wonderful. Wonderful week for you, dear Leo. Okay, now we're going to move on to Virgo. Let's see what we have going on for you, Virgo, for this week. Okay, for you this week, Virgo, I feel like you may be juggling your private life versus your work life. I feel like there could be a lot of work demands possibly, but yet on the other side, you want to spend time with your family or your loved one, somebody you care about. It could be your friends. You see that they're doing fun things, but you're just not able to do it right now, but that's where your heart wants to be. So I feel like for you this week, Virgo, you're trying to figure out how to balance those two. That's the word I want to say. You want to balance your work and your fun time with your friends, family, loved ones. Someone in maybe your partner or your family has time off, or there's something going on where they're going somewhere and you might not be able to go there because you have work to do, or you may have demands in your job. I feel like you are just trying to make that balance happen. And of course, you're looking at the fun side of it and say, oh, I have all of this work that I have to do. Your responsibilities are still there. You need to address those, but you will find the balance. I feel that you are going to find how you can balance both in your life this week, Virgo. It's definitely a balancing act for you this week. And you may feel stuck at some moment where you're not sure how you're going to make this balance happen. So you may have had new responsibilities in work, or a promotion, or something in your work where it's added onto you that you maybe didn't have in the past. But I'm hearing keys of success for you. I don't know why, but keys of success is coming into my mind. So there may be this job or career is actually going to drive you forward, but it's a new way that you have to learn to adapt. Maybe you didn't have so much responsibility in the past in your job or career, and now you have to learn how to adapt, and you can't do what you always were able to do with your friends or your family or the people that you love. And now it's kind of taken you away, and you may be remembering that and thinking back, because I feel that is happening for you. But remember that this is an opportunity for you to take your career forward in a way that you possibly haven't had before. So if this does apply to you, Virgo, you will find the balance in your life. And it is important for you, Virgo, to have that balance just for the sake of your sanity. So you will find that balance in your life, Virgo, but this may be a week that may be a little bit trying for you. So hang in there. It will all work out. Okay, now we're moving on to Libra. Let's see what we have going on for you, Libra. Okay, Libra, this is a very interesting week for you. I feel like for you, there is something exciting that's happening this week for you. There's some adventure that I'm feeling. There is some goal that you're trying to obtain. So I feel like you could have recently won an award or gotten some business. If you have a company, Libra, there could be a business opportunity that you just had, or got a client. There's something about you obtaining something. But I feel like it's around finances, work related, like a client, a job. If you have your own company, I'm feeling that there's something that you're achieving. It's like you're winning something. But there's always that feeling that it can be taken away at any moment. So that's why I'm feeling that, like if you were in a small company or you have a startup company, or there's something that it's just unsure, it's not a secure thing. And you may have this client, but you're always wondering if that client can be taken away from you at any moment. It's like the feeling to me is like waiting for the shoe to drop. This could almost be about you trying to achieve something, get a client, get a job. It's like you're trying to get something, but you're not sure. Now for you, this could also mean investing in the stock market or making a financial investment where, you might have found a good investment like a stock or something like that, but you're waiting because you're not sure if it's really gonna work out for you. Because I feel like it's you worried about something being taken away from you that you're gonna get. You're gonna achieve something, you're gonna get a client, you're gonna get a job, you're gonna get a position. There may be somebody blocking you too. Maybe you're up against some competition here and you're afraid that this person may swoop in and take the job, or maybe you're competing for a job. Maybe you're out there interviewing and there's another candidate and you're wondering, is this other person going to get it and take it away from me? Because I feel that feeling from you. It's almost like somebody's going to take something away from me that I'm trying to get. So you might be having a competitive relationship, trying to win business, and you're looking over your shoulder to see who's going to come in and maybe swoop it away. So it's being very protective this week, Libra. I feel like you may be protecting something. Now this could be almost protecting your family, protecting the ones you love, but it's protecting something. Now, for some of you who are maybe financially worried about rent or something like that, or a mortgage, there could be, I'm worried that they're going to take my house away or something. Something's going to come in that's just, it's making you off kilter a little bit this week, Libra, being worried. So maybe you don't have enough to pay, or maybe you just got a new house and you're worried. Once you're in there, now you're thinking, oh, wow, these expenses are a lot more than I anticipated, because when I did the math in the beginning, I wasn't thinking about this, and this that would have to pay. It's that type of feeling, Libra. So again, this is a general reading. I'm trying to give you all the energetic feelings that I'm getting. So hopefully you can apply this to your life. But just remember that you have to stay focused on what it is you want. If it is a competition, or you're worried about another person taking something away from you, just realize, stay focused and know what it is that you want. And remember that everything has its time and it has its glory, whether they walk away with the prize or not. You will get what you deserve in the end. Okay. Hopefully that was clear. That seemed a little confusing for me as I was trying to get the energy there, Libra. Okay, now we're moving on to Scorpio. Let's see what we have going on for you, Scorpio. Well, not that card for sure. Scorpio, this is a wonderful week for you. Feel like for you, you are feeling very blessed with the people around you, blessed with your life. There is some feeling that you are exactly where you belong. You have exactly everything that you need, and you're not wanting for anything. And I feel that in this particular case, for any Scorpios who are out there looking for a relationship, you standing in your power and feeling blessed is going to open the doors to have somebody come into your life if you're looking for that. But for everybody else who may not be looking for love at the moment, you are going to be very clear, and you're going to have that Midas touch with your words this week. You are going to be ready to state your opinions and be more confident in the way you express yourself this week, Scorpio. You are coming into your own. And I think for you, Scorpio, it's all the past you've gone through and realizing how blessed you are is giving you this confidence that everything is going to be okay, and I can be who I am, and I can say what I want, and I can say the truth. It's about speaking the truth for you this week, dear Scorpio. And if you are looking for love, this person that comes to you will also be wanting to communicate with you. They're going to be a person that likes to communicate. And I think you're going to appreciate that. They're going to want to talk to you about things that maybe you don't normally like to talk about, but they're going to open up your world. They're going to be so expressive that it's going to make you more expressive in how you communicate and how you talk about things. And I think because you're in this state of mind right now where you're feeling like you can tackle anything because you feel blessed about where you are, that this is going to be a good thing for you. So if it is a person that's coming into your life, it is going to feel right for you. Now, there could have been past relationships where someone who was expressive might have not worked for you, but in this particular case, it's going to work for you. They're going to want to tell you how they feel. They're going to want to communicate more with you. And you're going to be more open and more trusting with this particular person. And I feel that that's in a relationship way. Now, you could be the one that's initiating communication in your life this week, Scorpio. So if love again is not on the table, you are being very communicative this week. And just in your power, like I said, you're feeling very confident this week. It's lovely, lovely. I feel like nothing can hurt you this week because you're feeling so good about your life. So wonderful. I can't say it any better than that, but you're feeling great this week, dear Scorpio. Okay, now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Let's see what we have going on for you, Sagittarius, for this week. Wow, Sagittarius, I feel like this could be a pretty intense week for you. I feel like maybe something that you're trying to accomplish could be put on hold, or it's up against some kind of criticism. If you're an artist or something, or you're submitting something, maybe you could be a writer, there's something that you're possibly trying to get across. It's not going to get the response that you are looking for. It's not what the person is expecting of you. And it could cause a little bit of conflict here. You could be a writer or something. You could even be a journalist, and the story that you picked is not going to go over well, or a story that you wrote didn't go over so well. So if you put anything out into the public or on a blog, you could even be a blogger, it's not going to be met with the reaction that you thought it would be, or not how you meant it to be. I feel like it's almost like there's a misunderstanding in something that you're trying to do, and people aren't being open to it. And I feel like it's people, like that's why I feel like this is written like it's something that goes out into the public. If you are involved in any kind of policy or procedure, it's not going to go over well. If you just put out a new policy, or you just made an announcement of something and you thought you were doing the right thing, and you are still trying to do the right thing, but it's not going over well with others. The reaction because I keep feeling this reaction you're getting from people is going to be of conflict of what you're trying to get out there. I hope this makes sense to you. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling this reaction like, what? This isn't what I was intending to do. And all of a sudden, people are reacting over the top for what you just did. Again, if you're an artist or creating anything, could be a project in work. Again, I feel writing is strong here. So it's something maybe that you wrote and people aren't too happy about it. So you have to deal with that this week. I know you will, but I feel like this week you don't want to deal with it. You're like, ugh, I can't believe this is what I'm coming up against. And you sort of don't want to deal with it this week. But it is something that you're going to get. Now, if it's not in a work-related sense or career-related sense, it could be something that you say to your friends or say to people in your peers for some reason. I feel peers here. And you're getting a reaction. Maybe there's something you're telling them that you're going to do, and you were just really surprised at their reaction. You weren't expecting it. That's what I'm feeling. You're not expecting the reaction that you're going to get this week, dear Sagittarius. Okay, now we're going to move on to Capricorn. Let's see what we have going on for you, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. For you here, I feel like there's something that you're trying to obtain. In this particular reading, I feel like you could be a leader, a boss, someone who's in charge of managing other people. And I feel like you're really trying to get a point across to your team, to people who report to you, to a larger group. You may be heading a community even, or there's some lead that you're taking on some project or something. You are in a leading position. So again, you have to take this in your life how it is, but you are leading some cause, leading some team. And again, if it's not in a work-related sense, you could be leading a lead person in a community group or something. You're taking the lead, you're responsible. Like I feel like you're responsible for something. So hopefully that clears that up a little bit for you. You have an idea and you want to convey this to your group, but they're unsure. And for some reason, I feel like there's a little bit of lack of trust here for what you're saying. And so I feel like for you this week, dear Capricorn, you have to work on building the trust of these people before this idea is going to go over big. I feel like you could even be a little premature because you have to build the relationship with these people so that they feel that they can trust you. Because I feel like there's something around trust here, Capricorn, that they don't know what to make of you. You may be even in a new position. So if you've taken a new leadership position, Capricorn, maybe you got a promotion or you're switched to another group where you're managing other people in a different department, they're trying to understand you and they're not sure because maybe you have a reputation that you are preceding. And they think you're going to be a really hard boss, but that's not it. You want them to grow. You want them to succeed. If you are in a community group or leading some group outside of a work position, they're judging you too quickly. I feel like there could be some judgment going on about who you are before they even know who you are. So the message I'm getting here for you, dear Capricorn, is to really work on building the trust within this group, showing them who you really are. So you may be putting on that managerial or that leadership role to try to get this group to understand your vision, but I think you have to take a step back and really get to know these people first. Maybe if you come into this new job, get to know them first. Sit back, listen to how the way things have been going. Even though they put you in this job maybe to fix the things that are going wrong, it's almost like you're jumping in too quickly. You're just starting with the work and they don't know who you are. And you're starting with all these ideas and changing the system or changing things up. And you may be freaking them out a little bit of who is this person and why should we all of a sudden react like this? Get to know them, sit back, observe, and listen to them. Because I feel like there's sort of a lack of listening to these people, whoever they are for you. And again, I've tried to give you some examples just to help you identify this in your own life, but listen to them. They do have an opinion, so I think that will help you build better trust in what you're trying to achieve. And then they'll be on your side. But as long as they trust you, that's all that matters. So build that trust, dear Capricorn. Okay, now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Let's see what we have going on for you, Aquarius. Okay, dear Aquarius, for you this week, I feel like somebody may be coming to you for your advice, for your words of wisdom. You have something that you can share with another person based on your past experience that is going to help them out tremendously. And they are going to be very appreciative of what you offer them. And I feel like it's going to bring you closer together with this person. And there'll be a lot of sharing about this. So if you have a small circle of friends, you may be talking about this situation together. But your words are going to hit them in a certain way that's going to resonate with them. Even if this is a child that you have to give words of wisdom to, they're going to hear you. And as a parent, they may not always hear you, but in this particular moment, they will hear you for sure. And you are going to be excited about this and seeing them blossom. Now, I feel like this could have to be where you're giving them words of advice on how to handle a relationship or something where it involves another person, because it's going to enrich that person so that they're now able to feel in their power to be able to make this happen. So I hope that makes sense for you, Aquarius, because I feel it strongly that you're going to be looked up to this week in some capacity. And it's about your knowledge that you have and what you can bring to the table. So it is super exciting. They're going to appreciate it, whoever this is for you. But it is all about you sharing your words of wisdom with another person to help them out. It's lovely. Okay, now we're moving on to our last sign of Pisces. Okay, Pisces, this is a very interesting week for you. I feel like you're looking for comfort this week. There's something about, I don't want to say hiding per se, but there's something that you're not ready to deal with this week. It's almost like you just want to I don't know, hide away from some responsibility that you have, or I don't know, just kind of look away from what it is that you have to do. So I don't know if your work responsibility or something of that matter where there's some responsibility that you have to do something. It could be as mundane as I have to clean the house or I have to do chores and I don't want to. It's that type of thing where there's something that you just don't want to deal with. It could be in a work scenario. It could be in a relationship scenario. There's something that you're avoiding this week. Maybe there's a conversation that you have to have with another person and you're not ready to have that conversation with the person. You don't know how, and so you're avoiding. I feel like this for you, Pisces, is a week of avoidance for some reason. But the message here is saying you have to step up to the plate and you have to take care of business. And you have to take care of business, and you have to wake up to the fact that, yes, you can have moments where you want to avoid, but eventually you have to take care of business. Now, you can't let too much time go by because it'll get harder as you put it off longer. So whatever it is you're trying to avoid, if this does even apply to you, because some of you Pisces, this may not resonate with you because this is sort of a specific message. And like I said, sometimes I get these specific messages, but this one is definitely specific. There's no other way I can explain this to you, but it's all about you avoiding some kind of responsibility or conversation. If you have to have a difficult conversation with someone, you just don't want to do it. I feel that very strongly for you, Pisces. And it's almost like you just want to hide. You just want to hide. Maybe hide in your house, hide somewhere. You don't want to have to deal with this, but you know you have to. And you will have to eventually. And I feel like for some of you, you don't want to come across as the bad guy. You know, if you're a parent, even for some of you who are parents, it may be tricky for you to come across if you're having some issue with your children that you just have to face. You have to talk to them about it because they have to understand something. And it's really going to put you in a tricky position here. So just think about this if this does apply to you. If you're feeling this in any way, just remember that has to happen. Use that time that you want to just avoid it and use that time to think about how you're going to handle it. That feels right to you, because the other thing about this is it has to feel right to you. I mean, you have to say it in a way that feels right and makes sense to you, dear Pisces. But at some point, you will have to deal with some responsibilities. So this is kind of an intense week for you, dear Pisces. I think you got the most intense this week. I think one of the other signs did as well. I want to thank everybody once again for the weekly reading. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and please check out all my other videos on learning tarot. I have a 30-day daily tarot challenge. And as usual, I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.